Hello future designers, welcome to another tutorial ABCD. Today we'll be doing some heroes like Superman, Captain America, and then Batman. So we'll start with Batman. So the background will be provided in the resource. Okay, and then so firstly we are going to start with Batman. Let's see. So we'll start with Batman, and then I'm going to select the rectangle tool, and I'll draw to desired height, and then or let's say size, desired size. And I'll click here on the node here, and I'll click here too. No, there's no. Okay, so I'm going to click here, double click, and then double click here, or hold shift, and then just going to drag inside. So I'll drag inward, then I'll pick the move tool. Okay, so with the help of the pen tool, I'm going to draw a triangle. Okay, so a triangle so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, then I'll end it here. So what to do now is I'm just going to put it here, and then I'll have to darken the color so it seems it looks behind. Okay, so I'm going to recede it into body. Then I'll right click here, arrange, and then bring to front. So you right click, arrange, and bring to front. Then you can Control C and then Control F. So then group them or position them here. And then I'm going to click here and then Control C, Control F to copy and paste in front. And then I'm going to move it. Okay. Okay, so it touches the edge of that's the main body. So now let's give it this color value, and then what next to do is to let's see, we'll have to do the eyes. Okay, so for the eyes we would have to use the ellipse tool. Yeah, so ellipse tool, and I'm going to draw. Okay, while holding on shift, and then select the rectangle tool, and then I'm going to draw across it. That's halfway through the circle, and then select all, and then just use this minus front. So use the pathfinder minus front. Then just give it a white color. So you can duplicate it, Control C, Control F, or you can resize it now. Okay, and then you would duplicate it with Control C, Control F. So Control C, Control F. Okay. Okay, so I use Vim, that's why it's moved to the other side. Okay, so let's just position it here. Okay. Then, so remember to use Shift key to try to constrain the movement of your objects or your shapes. So let's draw the mouth or the face. Okay, so the opening for the mouth. Okay, so with the help of the rectangle tool, just draw to the side to this position, and then we can round in the corners a bit. Okay, so just this part. So click here. No, sorry, undo. So I have to zoom in. Okay, so click here and then round in only that part. So click on that node and then just round in that part. And then we can go and pick the rectangle tool again, or better still, let's see. Okay, so let's pick the rectangle tool again. Then we are going to draw this shape here. Okay, so we'll draw this shape here, and then let's see what to do next. We're going to have to round in here with the help of the the direct selection tool. Okay, so round in the corners here, and then I'm going to give this color value, and then I'll do the same for the other body. So Control plus, always remember to zoom in. Sometimes zooming in is very helpful. Okay, so that should be it for this part, and then what we can do now is to select the ellipse to the semicircles. Okay, and then we just drop them here. So they are going to be form the eyes of Batman. Okay. So what next to do is to do the belts. Let's do the arm. Okay, so we're going to do the arm. So I'm going to round in this. Okay, so I'll round in this rectangle. Then I'll give it this color value with the help of the eyedropper or color picker. Let's position it here and then let's move it this way. So now what we are going to do is to just Control C, Control F this, and then we're going to move it from this corner. Okay, so let's move it here, ensuring that it touches this part. Okay, so we're going to select the two, Control G to group, and then we can arrange and send to back. Okay, so let's just, okay, so I'm going to move it downwards, and then I'll select, let me move it downwards. Okay, so this is quite okay. Now let's say select the rectangle tool, and then let's do that for the belt. We don't have to do the other arm because that side wouldn't be shown, so just go straight to doing the belt. So now let's the belt, we're going to give it a color. So remember, color theory is in thoughts in the core, so it's any color of your choice. Okay, so let's move it this way and stretch this a bit. I'm going to bring this down with the help of the down arrow key, and then let's see, I'm going to use the eyedropper or color picker to select this color. Okay, select this color, and then we pick the rectangle tool to do this part of the belt. So I don't know how to call it, but let's say the lock for the belt. And then you just select the move tool and then round in the corners a bit. So round in the corners a bit, and then let's see. So I'm going to round in this one too. So rounding it, it shouldn't be that rounded, but a bit. Okay, so now that it's rounded, let's see. Just push it here, and then I'm going to have to just change this color. Select, then give it a color value. So give it this color value, and then I think I have this. So this icon I think is also provided in the resource. So you can just copy it and then just resize it. Okay, so I'm going to resize this to fit the belt, the lock of the belt. Then you just right click and then arrange and then bring to front. Okay. So you're going to right click, arrange and then bring to front. Bring to front. Then I think what next to do is to do the leg for Batman. So as usual, I'm going to use the rectangle tool. Let's draw from this point. So this I just Control C and then Control F. Okay, so just give this color value for this. So this leg is going to be behind it. So I'm going to highlight all of this or select all of these and then just hold on shift can select this. Oops. So highlight all of these. Hold on shift can select this leg. Arrange that, right click, arrange and then bring to front. So okay, so you can see our leg is going backwards. Okay. So let's do this part of the body. So I'm going to select, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to select the rectangle tool selected. We just have to round in 2 points or so. Okay, so let's round in it from here. So click on this node and then, sorry. So I'll go to click on this node. So click here. Okay, then let's drag it in. Okay, so I think this is quite okay. So then we click here too and then drag it in. Okay, so drag it in. Okay, so I think this is quite okay. Then we'll have to give it a color value. So I'm going to give it any color value here. And then let's see what next to do is just to do that pointed. Okay, so now let's select the rectangle tool. So for this point, I had to do some experiment to get it, so I might not get it now until so we'll just try and do something small. Okay, so let's try and see if we can achieve what I was trying to do. Let's just select the two of them. Select this. So with the help of the shift key, we just multi select them and move them here. Sorry, undo, and then I'm going to merge them. Okay, so let's merge them or unite them. Ellipse tool selected. Let's see. I'm not sure I'll be able to achieve this. Maybe we'll have to do some try and errors to be able to achieve that. Okay, so there's quite difficult. Let's select emergency. Minus front is okay. Think I have to zoom out to see it better. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to achieve. So let me try rounding in this. If it still doesn't work, what we'll do is just to add it to the body. We'll leave it that way. At least we've tried something. Okay, so let me just paste this here. So paste it here, and then Control C, Control F. You can move it. So remember to hold Shift key so that it aligns with the other part. So I'm going to arrange, bring, and then send to back. Then we can give it a color value. You can give it a color value. Okay, so a darker color value. Okay. And let's select this. Then let's stretch it. Oops, it looks overstretched. Okay, so we'll have to undo that. We'll have to undo this. So we'll just stretch it a bit. Okay, so let's move it inside a bit, and then we can just stretch it small. So we'll stretch the back. Stretch only one part of it. Okay. So send to back. Okay, so this just to make up for the cloth behind Batman. So just made a cloth behind Batman. Okay, and let's oops, I think I've left the ear. So what I'll have to do now is to just move them down. Okay, so we're doing the platform. Okay, so the platform for the heroes. So give it this color value, kind of yellow. Then select this and then put it here. But remember, we resized this, so we are going to get some errors. In order for us not to get errors, it's better for us to just undo. You can actually work on it just like this, but I would prefer we undo to the original form. So I can select all now and then just group them. So Ctrl G to group, and then let's move them. So the only thing now, okay, so thank you for watching. See you.